summer vacation.
What?
Kids are out of school, yeah.
I didn't know it was gonna go that long.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So we started in California, and then they're visiting family in Washington. They went to Alaska. I think they're still in California. I think they are. But,
Oh.
yeah.
Darn it.
Yeah. So
Good
he went to
training
go.
partner.
He went to go train at Keenan's place at Legion.
Oh.
Yeah. So there was 58 guys on the mat.
Oh, I did see his Instagram. Yeah.
It's a huge school. I've heard, this is years back, it might have changed, maybe somebody else has more, but I heard at one time he had the biggest mat space in California. I don't know if that's changed, but crazy, right?
Our jiu-jitsu just built are massive.
They built another
Yeah,
one,
they
yeah.
got like 12,000 square foot. I trained there, it was crazy.
The new academy. Yeah, I've seen a few pictures here and there. It was like an old bank or something they turned it into. Yeah.
It's nice.
It is,
They had 47 black belts on there.
yeah.
47 black belts.
That's insane.
It was crazy.
I saw a picture on their Instagram account today. They had 117 people for an OB class.
I thought like 30 was a lot. In
Right.
Phoenix, like our comp class was like 30 of us.
I have 42 students in my academy last time, and that's amazing.
Wow. Oh.
My buddy down at GB Kissimmee, Professor Igor, he has 1,600 students. He'll have 150, 200 on an open mat. It's crazy. His mat space is 100 yards long.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
It's crazy.
This is in Florida,
100
too, you
yards
said?
long. Yeah, it's inside of a mall. They bought like department stores and just massive.
Sears.
Yeah.
JCPenney's.
Oh my god.
So it's like there's massive gym space out there. It's crazy, and everybody is no gi. Like
Yeah.
my gym,
It's true.
we do gi once a week, and I don't even train. I just
See, I thought, like for us over here in Hawaii, I thought Romo was huge with 200 something students. Like that. That's, I mean, that's big, relatively.
Yeah.
Yeah. For Hawaii, I think
I
that's
have
huge.
215.
Yeah.
214 right now on my
Per
system.
capita.
I feel like it's big. Like I remember whenever I started at 0. So
Yeah. Is that a sweet spot for you right there, 200? Or
I needed 100 to pay the bills, and then now I'm just working on a second academy. I want to open an all-female instructor academy.
nice.
So
Yeah. A lady on Maui just did that. First,
Aline? Or
yeah, what's her? She's a
Aline?
check mat. Yeah.
I think that's how you say her name.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was my she was the rep for Naga.
Yep.
Of like all the females were on, all of our matches were on one mat. And she was the referee.
Nice. Yeah. She just opened the key like a year or two ago. Maybe.
Yeah.
female ran gyms blow up, especially if you have a female that's good.
Yeah, I got a friend. She and then a guy, so they're partnered together. But she was 2007 Abu Dhabi champ. Penny Thomas, you ever heard of her?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So she just opened the gym on Maui too.
If you have an 80cc medal,
Yeah. I mean, she was good.
every gym better shit.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you're coming with the heat.
Yeah. She's really good, man. But I think her competition days are over. So now she's just want to pass the knowledge along, right? Anyway, Kilam, huh? So there's some half guard stuff that I like to do. And it works good for gi and no gi. So I like playing butterfly a lot, and I can transition just for my own game, but I can transition into X guard pretty good too. But we'll just go over a couple different things that I like to do. And they work good for me, maybe they work good for you guys. You can add them into your game. So, I mean, I'm just starting from conventional half guard, right? So I'm always looking to get my butterfly hook in from here, right? So a lot of the times, just the way I play the half guard is I'll just try and scoop my butt back to get this hook in, to get it in, and I like to just try and iron boot it a little bit to put some tension behind my partner's hamstring right there. Yeah. So I'll play here a lot, and either way it works out is if he puts pressure on me, then I just wait for him to come and I can kind of scoop him up and try and lift them up over here. Yeah, with this with my left leg. So I'm pretty comfortable with being in this zone right here. But I like even better when I can get into X, or I like when my partner starts to come towards me even more to put more pressure, right? And then I'll just kind of take them along with me and roll them over to this way, and I can get this pretty basic sweep right here. So I got my hook in, right? So sometimes, yeah, when they end up sort of in this zone right here, if he catches his balance when we start to come over this way, that's okay too. Because I'm just going to look for this ankle, and I like to bring it as close to my butt as I can. So if I got this hooked behind his knee, and I got my hook with my left leg under his hamstring, I can kind of control him from here. So another pretty basic sweep that I like is just that, it's like a sort of a waiter sweep, I guess, right? So I'm going to hold on to the ankle, kind of bringing it towards me, holding this leg, and then I kind of just float this leg out is the way I do it. I know other people do it other ways, and we can go through that too. But I'll keep the tension on this. You gotta kind of keep in mind too, you can't sit here very long, because my partner will also have the ability to put some weight on this knee, and then now he can push my leg down with that, yeah, and kill this too, right? So even from here, as soon as I get him kind of in this zone right here, I'm really looking to scoop this close to his foot as low as I can. So I'm keeping tension by using my hook on his hamstring and pulling on this. So you can kind of feel that tension there. Yeah? It's hard for him to escape it once I got him here. And so now it's going to be an easy motion to dump him. So really all I really do is just kind of, from where my knee position is now, I just flare it out this way, and I kind of get a pretty simple sweep, and I can just work my way up to the top, right? So I started in half guard, made some room for my hook. Sometimes I'll even force it. I'll sit up and get a hook behind, or a underhook around his back. And at the same time, I'll dive my hand under his hamstring to bring him on top of me. And then I kind of force it already. I don't really wait for him to put the pressure on me. So now once I got him in this zone right here, holding onto this leg so he can't really run away, and I keep the pressure by pulling his ankle towards me, so that it already starts to flare his knee out in kind of an awkward position, and I can come on top and start to work my pass from there.
Is this steep half, kind of, or not quite?
Or like butterfly.
Yeah, more like a butterfly half guard. So I just usually set it up from a normal half guard, right? But I'm always kind of looking, to get that hook in there, right? That's just the game I play. Kind of old school, but I like working this hook in there. The other thing I like that works for me too is if I can get to this position pretty much, like, and my partner starts to put pressure on me, I can still bring this hook that was in there, my left leg that was in the half guard, I can still bring it back and reset myself back to like kind of a safer guard for the minute, right? Even better if my partner puts his hands on the ground, right? I can start to try and work for kimuras or scoop it and try and work for that over the arm bar and stuff like that. But this is like a comfortable position that I like to be in. I like to try and work from the half guard with the knee shield so that I can have the space to move back to put this hook in, right? So I can come here, scoop up Kilano, bring him up, and if I got enough space, I can start to work my X guard in here. So we kind of got to a similar position last week with what Kilano showed, right? Except for going with the X, he had the foot on the knee to create the distance. Yeah? So now I'm just going to a conventional X guard. So we can go to there with both of those positions, and then we can try and build something off of that. Is that cool? Yep. Right on, let's give it a try. Ready? 1, 2. Shoots. Try it. Good job. What are you? Sorry to return
I had no worries, no worries.
Oh, really? Oh, here. You can do it like that.
You're gonna be a sweet fool from like that. You play defense, that's what they don't do because you're short. So like this right here, the number one thing, that's what you're saying, is you come here, you have to fight the crossface. They're gonna crossface.
They're working anything in a crossface.
You do that to that shit. So you operate the butterfly. So when you come in here, when you space them out, you can also come up that top. To pull the top. Right now.
Straight up, yeah.
So you sweep that. That's that. I'm gonna come from there. That's what this is going. I'm not gonna sweep. So I'm trying to be fine.
Yeah, there you go. Now you can just grab that arm right there.
Back here. Grab the foot.
So you're so vulnerable on the top. You get like that.
The other hand.
Hard to do. Back on this.
If you don't catch that,
Oh, right.
I'll hold it.
That's it, okay.
Straight ankle.
You gotta do
Crush it. Out.
show me that picture. Like, oh damn. Yep. So now make a lot of tension with this and then hold it exclusively. Yeah. And now when you're ready to sweep, so
Yeah.
bring the sweep and then just put your foot sit down side. So you want to bend your knee so that your inside is continues.
Okay.
Yeah. So now when you're ready to sweep, you can hug up and see the part. It's gonna make it's gonna sit down.
Okay.
Or you can switch to that one where you grab my ankle. Just pointing your knee up that way. So try to draw more weight into it.
What's the other one where I went over?
Oh, that's just like if I'm putting weight into you,
Yeah.
scoot back, it's a butterfly in here. And then if I flip into you, you back this one underneath.
So
This
now
is going here.
so now you can like lift him with this and this. Yep.
Yeah.
So y'all have on the funding.
So hook under his leg, yeah. So scoot back a little bit, so that you can put this one in between his legs. Yeah.
So if not, what's going on?
No, I mean he'll get it. So the next one would be where if you've got all those grips on Kilano, this is his leg facing. So you're gonna grab that ankle. So yeah, so like check this out. Like if you put over your wrist, hand over hand on your shoulder. No, if you put all his weight on, he's not gonna go anywhere. This is way stronger than the weight you do on you.
Scoot back.
Yeah, you're gonna get that one. Boom. Now, from here, you see, you want to pull me up on top.
Yep, from here, right hand goes under his.
Is it better to keep this one like this?
No, that's more for like if you like go to butterfly.
Yeah.
If you like seeing this one where you can see the head
strong here.
Yeah, keep it on the floor.
and then start to get this underneath my knee.
You're no longer strong.
Under.
Yeah,
Your head off.
just like you did on the first one.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. Right. So now check your instep right under his hamstring. There you go. So now if you hold it like you are, right? Now if you give a little lift with this, at the same time you flare your knee out, look at how off balance he is. And now just let the momentum take you up. Let it take you right on top.
Oh,
Like you guys are connected, yeah. So when he falls, you should be able to just feel that. Oh, he's lifting you with him. And just go with it. Go with it.
And then you feel that's just the momentum, because you're coming into me, you're coming to me.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
If you stay back, then I'm not gonna be able to lift you like that. Like stay back now. Oh, your leg is back. I cannot lift you like that.
And no sense you keep trying, right? It's like you're wasting your energy. You might as well move to the next. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
you're not gonna change.
Posture me that way.
Just feeling the center of gravity is like the most easy way to decide if you can go or not go.
And you can grab this side.
Yeah. And now try hook. Drops. Yeah.
This is the waiter right here. Like you're serving the table. Yeah, the deeper you get, the better, right? So once you
Come here.
yeah, you're straight back. But look at this leg. Push forward. You're flat on your back, so you're dead in the water right here, right?
Yeah.
You get flat on your back, you're dead. I promise you. When your hip
And then if I
space
come
it out,
back in
pull.
again, trying to go through this, boom.
Don't let go of that foot. Pull way up.
Push them too with your leg, like you pull it with your hand. Use your leg to push in like that too.
Hey. Oh, look, picture that here. There's no. I'll just step all the way over.
Yeah, like this one. When you pull it with your hand, push with your
Yeah, hold that leg. Hold that.
push. Exactly.
I thought she hit a hip throw.
Right.
Space. Push. Hey, come up. Hey.
Arms if you want. Boom. All the arms here. And go for the first sweep.
Go under his leg. Yeah.
And when you try to roll, then if I forget base, that's when you can switch to the ankle grip. So look, just for that first one, like with the under. Here,
Yep.
If I lean into you, you can try to take the elbows.
Yeah.
Now my foot comes up, you grab the ankle.
So yeah.
That's like laying up.
It's that. It's like that.
Check this out, you guys, real quick. Just a small little detail for this partner here. Kind of makes a little bit of a difference too. So when I'm playing my half guard game and I go for my butterfly hook, right? I'm going. I kind of know already. You can kind of tell, like your partner probably won't fall for that first sweep where you're just going to be able to tip him over, right? I am calling on Kilano catching his base. So when I come up and pull him over, I know he's going to lift up that leg, right like that, right? So sometimes if it's too far away from me, like for me to grab, if his leg is, for whatever reason, back here like this, it's hard to grab, right, for me. So now I got to use my hook in there and this arm under here to lift him more to bring him to me. Now I'm able to reach his ankle. Yeah, go back 1 second. If he's over here, it's hard to get it, right? And if I sit up, he's gonna smash me out because I'm kind of late on it. Yeah. So once I get here, I'm like, oh shit, his leg's too far. Well, I'm gonna reload and get him back again. Does that make sense to you guys? Mm-hmm. Okay. Try that out. Oh, sorry. My bad.
Keep this one inside. I know it feels weird, but this is just half what it is.
Whenever you come up on you, I'm never gonna let
Yeah, it's different.
I don't really want to.
There you go, Isaiah. That's how you make that knee turn out like that. Yeah, Mitch.
Yeah.
That was the one right there. That was
What
it.
if I go too far? Or just gotta keep it here.
Yeah, you can free yourself from
Yeah.
this. This one here, yeah, hook it inside. You can actually lift
As they start to bring back,
We're supposed to be coming out.
foot is flying.
Yeah.
Use your leg in there. Nice.
Oh. Is this still gonna do them?
This one, standing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, check. Let's go back to that. Let's go back to that X guard real quick, you guys, so we can drill that too. And then there's a little counter that I like to try that works for me pretty well too. My partner is just too good. Okay, so I'm gonna try the same way, right, to set up my butterfly. Boom, I come in here. But now maybe I have the intention of just going straight up and trying to get him into X guard from here, right? So sit up. I'm gonna, same time that I get this underhook, I'm diving my leg under. So just as like a good point of reference, almost pretty much for any type of sweep like this, it's always a good idea to try and hit it in one motion, right? To go like boom, and then go for it, not to go like, and then try it. Because now I'm flat, there's no momentum. Try and think of it as like a rocking chair, your back, yeah. Keep it round so that you can like have your partner be like on top of a ball and you're rolling him over you, okay? So I'm gonna go here, and I'm just gonna try and go straight to my X guard. So I dive my hand under his leg and I pull him on me. So I'm using my two hands and my leg to lift him, right? And now I'm making the space with my arm to get him in the X guard right here, okay? So now I can just go for like a technical stand up, right? So I kind of push him away if I have to, and I stretch my legs out, my hand on the floor, and I'm coming up for my stand up. Put the two hands behind his leg, and I can bring my partner down. Bring my partner down. What's that? So, one more time, I'm setting up my X guard. Sit up to get the momentum to rock me and my partner together. Boom, I got it, okay? Let's say my partner has unreal base right here. So now he starts to exactly look, he's squaring up with me. Maybe I've stretched my legs. You stay right there. Maybe I've stretched my legs as much as I can go, and I got no more. Let's just say my legs are straightened out, right? I got nothing. Kilano's base is super good. Well, this one works for me pretty well. It seems like it wouldn't. Like it's, what? Are you serious? But what I do is, if I'm stretched out and I can't get him anymore, I'll drop this leg behind his heel and I'll push on this knee. And he falls right over it and I can come right on top.
I just saw you do that in the video.
Tripod.
Yeah, so it's like, no, that shouldn't work, but it works. So we'll just start from up there, okay? So I got to my position, now Kilano starts to square up. Look, he's way too good of a base. I can't stretch him anymore. I can't take him anymore that way. So I gotta think of a different direction. Well, this one works pretty good. I drop my heel, my instep behind his heel. So I'm moving my foot this way, like I'm making contact with his heel as I'm trying to roll his knee outward, right? So here and here, and then he falls right down and I can start to work whatever pass you guys like to work. Cool? Let's give it a try. Ready? 1, 2. Yes, yeah.
I was like, ah, it's cool.
Yeah. You get you off balance. You just try to go one way. There you go.
Great.
Oh, wow.
Like this sharp.
What is that? Here.
Wow.
What I have.
Yeah.
I have here or I have here?
Yeah.
And then I'll hear it slowly.
Right.
Try to pick this thing up, like roll him on the shoulder.
Oh, okay. Check what up. this here.
Yeah, like this over your
Yeah.
shoulder usually.
Put your second foot in. So now if you can, like leave it up
Pass.
behind the knee. Now if you can,
Straight
stretch
your
your legs to make it really off balance. Now put your hand on the floor. Yeah, and start to build up a base. Put your other foot, your left foot on your leg. Right. Yep, and keep going. Keep climbing up. Yeah, there you go. Just like that. Yep.
Switch feet.
Yeah.
Switch feet. Yeah. This.
Switch them up, Chris. Here? Yeah, because now you're going to drop your left one
Yeah.
behind the
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Now I couldn't. I was
You're
like,
looking for the
feels
heel
like-
already.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna snap this thing.
Space. Stretch. Yeah.
There you go. So make sure you keep that one behind the thing. He's going to be looking
I
for
might
something to latch on to.
Yeah, you step up on this side. So that's the one.
Here.
Yeah, when I get you to come off like essentially like these.
So lift up your right leg. That's it. Turn face up. Yeah. Yeah. See how you're off balance already?
Yeah.
It's hard, dude. Nice. Nice.
Yeah, it's freaking. You didn't even expect it. Because your weight is forward and then you just dip something and you're like, oh, I'm like. So.
James up. Yeah, try to jump. Butterfly. Boom. Try to get this one in here. Boom. Lift up. You go like this. Stand up. Now. This one on the inside.
Yeah.
Why you can
Yeah.
make this and just use this to like push me up. That's from both, like you both. Yeah. And then with this, you yeah, but like feel this, like just pull me close, bring your knees to your chest. You feel how you can manipulate. Yeah, like if I stand up high, like this,
Put behind my leg.
boom, so push your leg up now. Both of them together. Yeah, exactly. And then try to bring them both back in. Yeah, and then making you off balance. You see? Now just stretch out and technically stand up. Yeah. Keep going. Yeah. That's really like next guard is a lot of just fucking pushing, pulling. Yeah. Bring them close to you if you need. Stand up this way. Feeling using both your legs at the same time and the sleep. Like some guys hug like this, keep the leg tight, and they start.
And I'm trying to get this second one in, right? I'm going for this other rope. Once we get here and